Hey guys, Ron here. Little tip on keeping cool during the coronavirus pandemic if you don't have a swimming pool or if you don't have access to any water or whatever and you want to sunbathe or tan, whatever you want to call it. But I picked up about a couple of years ago a misting fan and I used it. I primarily bought it for inside a lanai area and I used it in there occasionally because it produced so much mist that it made everything wet. So I actually ended up just using it as a fan most of the time and not really taking full advantage of the misting portion of it. But today, since we moved and we live in an HOA area, our community pool is closed during the pandemic, which is probably common for all the HOAs right now, or anywhere where there's a pool. The beaches are closed, so you can't get cool that way unless I believe you're renting like one of the oceanfront places, and you can still have access that way for private beaches. But I'm gonna flip it around, the camera around, and show you what I purchased. And this is going back in 2018, so I want to say I paid. It was under $100 bucks. It was probably like $70 or $80 or whatever I paid for this thing. But hang on a second. So this is it. It's a Newair misting fan, and honestly it really mists and it blows and it keeps you nice and cool. I have my chill Margaritaville chair set out there, and you can see where the fan is actually located. It's got about 6 feet away from the chair. But this thing actually works phenomenal. So yeah, where it wasn't benefiting me inside the lanai because there was just too much mist, and you can control it. It has a little knob on there, like a lever that you can adjust the water pressure that comes out. But even on low, it's still after, so many minutes, so it'll pretty much soak the area that you're in. But just really phenomenal today. It was up in the probably close to the 90s over here in Florida, and I just stuck my chair out in the sun and set up the misting fan, decided to give it a whirl. And once again, this thing's a few years old now, but as you can see, it blows really nicely, and the mist that comes out of there really does keep you cool, so you can actually beat the heat. One way of beating the heat and not setting up a sprinkler or something, or doing something with water that way. This was my perfect idea of staying cool right now. So yeah, just a little tip. You can find these online. They range from all different prices though. I know they can get up in the $500–600 range for these massive ones, but once again, this one here was probably around $70 or $80, and what a good job it does. You got to hook it up to a hose. It doesn't have its own reservoir, where I know some of the more expensive ones, you can actually fill them up, and but then they're super heavy, and I don't know how you would lug them around. Probably have wheels on them or something. But this one here, convenient enough. Ran my hose around the house to the back here, and basically you need a power supply. It's got a one of those trip breaker reset switches on it, and what a great, I'm standing here and the mist is actually, I'm in the shade now, and the mist comes this way after a while because it is windy today. It's like breezy, so it is just so nice and refreshing the way that mist comes out. So just a little idea for somebody that's looking to stay cool and doesn't want to spend a lot of money or whatever like that, and doesn't have a swimming pool, doesn't have the luxury of having a swimming pool in the backyard. This actually works really, really nice. And of course, it's a lot better than the little hand sprayers that I know they sell with the little fans on them and stuff. This is like pure, just, kick back, relax, and let the mist hit you. So yeah, little idea, Newair. You can Google it. I'm sure like Amazon or eBay probably even sells these things too, but I purchased it through a company, probably Newair itself. So yeah, if you want, give it a try. Just a little heads up, a little info on staying cool in the summertime. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching.